Hello, 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 my darlings. How are you? Well, what are we on? The first, what is it? Winter solstice? What is it? Oh, I'm not gonna mess that up. I know that it's the first day of winter, and the earth has tilted a little, which means that for those of us who love daylight, we're gonna get a little more daylight. Yay! Listen, I left Bridges glasses in Atlanta, but I got these. Aren't these cute? Yes, I do. Just love it. So, I got to tell you something. You know, when I talked to you on yesterday, there was a gentleman who had waited 100 years, 100 years to get the gift that he wanted. And he received a pony at age 100. All right? And we all were happy for him. And he said, it's never too late to wait for something. Well, let me just tell you something. Yesterday, for me, this is not working right here, but it's okay. Yesterday, for me, I have waited 7 years for something to happen. I waited 7 years for something to happen, and it happened yesterday. And the three people it happened with, they don't know, or I made three. They don't have any understanding. I don't know what's happening with the light, but okay. Of what it meant to have it happen. So, three people, I was one of the happiest persons yesterday because I've been waiting 7 years for something to happen. It I cried all night. And I said that I wasn't going to even deal with it. If it never happened, then it never happened. But I would pray to God and ask Him to let this happen for me. And it did. I said all that to say that you got to be in prayer about things. You got to believe, and you got to go on with life. Go on with life. Once you make up your mind, it's okay. I prayed about it and let it go. It happened so fast yesterday that I don't even know. I don't even know what happened. How did it happen? When did God speak to these two people? And I don't know. But anyway, it was a personal thing. But I just want to let you know that things do happen. Okay, so I left all my get up in Atlanta. I did. I had a whole bunch of stuff. Left it all there, left Richard's glasses. I would guess I was ready to leave. But it's okay. I'm good. I'm happy. We'll just do, we won't do all my get ups because they're not here. I don't know what this does with the lighting. I don't understand this right here. I don't understand. Light, I don't, oh, that's right. I don't have a lighting person. Well, you know, if I have a lighting person over there, I definitely don't have a lighting person over here. Nevertheless, let me tell you something else. The Spirit told me to say this, so I'm just going to say it. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know to whom I'm speaking correct English. But I was told to say it to somebody in Britain, in Great Britain. Please forgive me, but this is just so raggedy. Thank you. I'm sorry. You know how makeup come out and do all that? Okay, I apologize. So there's someone in Great Britain, I don't know who you are, and I'm talking to you, that is struggling with this time of year. And I just want to say that this time of year does not define who any of us are. This time of year is a day that they gave to everybody to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. There's all kind of stories and all kind of testimonies, maybe, I don't know if it's testimonies, but all kind of writings that support December 25th was not the day that Jesus Christ was born. We got that. But we use this time to celebrate his birth, and we use this time to celebrate us coming together in friendship and love and affection. God is love. Jesus is love. It's all about love. To that person I'm talking to, you have to love yourself. Let me start with that. I told you all the time, I love Georgianne. I didn't love Georgianne. I learned to say that. And I'm going to go on and say that L. Cornell Pearson always says he loves himself. And so he used to say that all the time, and it didn't resonate with me. But it came to me to understand when you love yourself, it really doesn't matter about the rest of the world. Because who's in that casket? Who gets in that coffin? Just you. So you need to love yourself. And that person that's in Great Britain that's struggling, you need to stop struggling and start living. And to the rest of us, our book. Oh, I brought the book, right? This right here. If you don't have this book, I don't know these people. They don't give me any money. But super aging is what this whole program has been about. And Georgianne's aging and things that happened to me that I can share with you, that maybe it won't happen to you. Or if it happens to you, then, we survived it. Super aging. Getting older without getting old. We know we're getting older. You think I don't struggle with that? You think I don't struggle with this face? You think I don't struggle with aches and pains and stuff? But that's all part of it. So what? So what? You still got life. If you talk about those aches and pains every day, you're going to have aches and pains every day. If you give in to those aches and pains, you're going to have aches and pains and problems every day. Do not give in to that stuff. Don't do that. You get older without getting old. What are we talking about in our new book? We have a new book. I don't know them. They don't give me any money. The well-lived life. When they do the eulogy, I don't know. I apologize for the lighting, because I don't know. I'm just the same. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about the well-lived life. When they have the eulogy, they talk about you having a well-lived life. Well, I don't want them to do my eulogy, and I didn't have one. They just say it. Let's go ahead and have one. Let's you and I agree to have a well-lived life. All right? And how do we do this? There's some things we already spoke about. We already spoke about the holistic medicine approach, where the mind, body, and soul. We already talked about what makes your heart sing. And my event that happened yesterday made my heart sing. You know what? I never was so happy. The other two people did not know how happy I was. Because for them, it was just a courtesy. But for me, I can't tell you. So anyway, let's talk about your heart singing. She talks about the body housing the soul. And the soul is here for a purpose. And that person in Great Britain, God has told you what you're supposed to be doing. You're the one that's bringing the issues on yourself, because you know what God has told you, and you're not doing what God has told you. And let me tell you something, people. Getting out of the will of the Lord is a mess. Ask me. Ask me. He's told you something. He whispers in our ears. When you came through the canal that you had something to do. You know how you got here and why you're here. You raised your hand to come here. And so you need to get on with it. All of us. This, to me, I have landed on my page and my music. I spent many years in pain because I didn't do my music. In pain because I wasn't acting. I messed up with Schlitz beer. I'm going to give them an apology. I don't know if that person is still living, because I was young and stupid. I didn't love myself. I was ashamed to say I didn't have something when I should have said it. And I don't think the producer, it wouldn't have blinked an eye. He would have preferred me being honest about it instead of saying, I don't know. And messing up my career and walking around for years, having blown a career. I did that. On 2 or 3, I told you, if you go back to my earlier ones, you see where we interviewed Oprah, and I didn't know what to do. The sound wasn't there. It just ruined a career. You see? Oprah doesn't even know there's a videotape out there on the patio. It's still there somewhere. Anyway, what else we talk about? Your soul. Your soul is on a sacred mission. Wow. Your soul is on a sacred mission. Wow. I'm going to go back to yesterday again. The heart wants what the heart wants. Ever since I saw that on Hardly Initiated, that I don't know who that woman was. I have to ask Ryan who said the heart wants, or Deshawn, the heart wants what the heart wants. Let me tell you something, people. If your heart is out there and it's wanting what it wants, how do you know that's not part of the soul's mission? We do stuff to ourselves. Don't put it on anybody else. Look in the mirror. I tell y'all all the time to get you one of these from the dollar store. Look in it and quit lying to yourself about what God has told you to do and how you're supposed to do it. Okay, I'm not trying to be a preacher. I'm trying to teach. All right? So this is what I like, that I like when she says, you're forging your own path in life. You are forging your own path in life. You. I stopped putting 65 on here because I couldn't find anybody at 65 that was watching me. Maybe one or two, maybe 3 or 4, but most people were between 45 and 55. A few 60s. You know, they give you the analytics. So I just said, this is for everybody. Your soul is on its own sacred mission, housed in your unique and brilliant body, and only you can direct that process. Now, you know I'm a Sammy Cake fan. If you don't know it, you know it now. Sammy Cakes, I don't get any extra from Sammy Cakes. So, you know, this is just Georgia. But I know sometimes I can't have Sammy Cake. I will go out Camp Creek, and I will go right down Washington Road, and I will go take a right instead of crossing over Camp Creek to go on to Sammy Cakes. You all in Atlanta know what I'm talking about. I won't do it. Because I got to have some kind of discipline about myself. And discipline is very important when you're trying to be successful. Part of being an adult is having discipline. Oh, did I say something? Well, I need that down on the shirt. Where's Frank Turpin? Because somebody tell Frank I didn't come up with all these things and no t-shirts. Part of being successful is having discipline. And it's difficult to have discipline. But when you read what this woman wrote, she says, in your unique and brilliant body. So this body right here, see, when they told me how long I was going to live, you know, they gave me a date. I didn't tell you all that. Who did I tell? I told somebody. Anyway, I had some dates, some time. They gave me my time to live. And I said, okay. Each time they gave me a time to live, I said, okay. And our favorite phrase is, okay then, see you. So anyway, my body is saying, look, this girl got something to do. She got something to do. Y'all can do all of that, all that. The body told the soul, and the soul told the body. They had a conversation. And they said, Georgianne has yet to finish her job. That this part of her says she has to finish it. So the rest of us need to line up, because this, come on everybody, controls this. Say it again with me. Yes. The body and the soul got together. I haven't finished yet. I have something to do. We all know I have something to do. I know I have something to do. Part of it is right here, because I got to help somebody out there. Part of it, because I'm an indigo elder. What do indigo? Look it up. And you all, I raised an indigo child. Some of you all are indigo children. The love of my life is an indigo. He was an indigo child. All right? Indigo children. Brilliant. It's something different. They hear something different. They do. You don't understand those indigo children. You all may have some indigo grandchildren. Recognize them. They don't go that whatever the beat, 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 beat. Everybody else is on. They hear bumpty, bumpty, bumpty. Everybody else hear beep, 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 beep. They hear something way different. Way over there somewhere. And you say, "Ooh, that's a strange child. That's an indigo child." Figure out what's going on because it's a brilliant mind up in there. It's a brilliant mind up in there. Okay? Great Britain, you keep calling me. I feel it. What is going on? I got some people who need some help. Let me go and do this. It says, if you picked up this book, which I did pick up this book, and I got it from watching another YouTube interview, you're already on the journey of aligning with your soul and connecting with your purpose. Are you aligned with your soul and connected with your purpose? I've given you all so much homework. I'm tired. How much? I bet you haven't done the first homework. Okay, for some new people, you probably surpassed those others that with me from the beginning. I told them to make a list. I am. I took a psychological test at Delta Airlines, and they said, talk about yourself. Write paragraphs, so much, so much, so much. I said, write paragraphs? They said, just tell us about yourself. And people are struggling. I saw people struggling. I sat there for a minute. I looked over there. They were writing, writing, writing. I looked over there. They were writing, writing, writing. I'm like, dang, Georgianne. I'm like, I don't have time to be in here all day. I wrote, I am. That's all I wrote at the top. I am. I listed about 20 things. I was up and out. There people looking at me. They asked to write something about yourself, right? They didn't say, well, while I was growing up, this was going on. They asked for all that. They didn't ask all that. Give the people what they want when they ask for something. I am. That's what I asked you for. Who are you? Who are you? What else did I ask you to do? When you wrote, who are you? New people. I'm just going to talk to the new people. Who are you? I am. That's one list. 27. Did I do 21? Forgot my own homework. 21. Okay, the next one. Who am I? Then wishes. Wishes, dreams. And then out of the wishes and dreams, all that's going to get your purpose. It's going. You got to have, because you know the purpose, but you got to figure it out again on paper, apparently. We all had to struggle. I struggled. I had breast cancer, carrying around, struggle. And then how did I get colon cancer? Twice. I got that on my own, trust me. Not taking care of myself. Just not taking care of myself. Just being unhappy. I told my daughter, I said, people didn't know I was unhappy because I was always so friendly. I talked to people. I gave people stuff, but it wasn't me. Now it's me. You have to have somebody to bring the me out. And so I got a group of people now, one specifically and a team. My specific person told me, Georgianne, you don't have a team. I didn't know what he meant by then when he told me that 7 years ago. He said, you don't have a team. You need a team. I was like, wow. Guess what? I have a team. God, I said, I need a team. God heard me. Ding, 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 ding. Get her a team. And I have the best team. I have the best team. I love my team. And my team members know who they are. They are 100% with me. And I'm 100% with them. There's no backbiting, backstabbing, talking about me to other people. Or maybe you all are saying, well, you didn't know the last one until you heard it on the telephone. True. But I do know some that think they're on my team that I know they're not. I have some people who think they're on my team, but the people who know, they know who's on my team. Supporters, people who love me, and I love them. People who are not afraid to say, you know what, you did a good job. I came to support you. You did a good job. I saw you on High on the Hog. Oh, I was so pleased when I said, that's my friend on there. People who are not afraid to give a compliment. I have a friend who has yet to give a compliment. She cannot do it. She can't do it. And I never cannot. I like your dress. I like your earrings. She'll talk about herself before she'll talk about you. You see? And I don't understand that. But that's not what that's you bless people. You bless them and you keep going. Because you should not be waiting for somebody to give you a compliment. When you love yourself, like Cornell taught me, you get up and say, Georgianne, how you doing? Doing all right? You looking good today, girl. You need to get your new wig out. You're looking kind of frizzy up in there. Okay? All right now. I don't know about that. I don't know about that eyeshadow you changed to. I don't see it enough. You talk to yourself. You see? And then you go on because you're on a mission. And the mission is to help or heal or help heal, and most of all, to love one another. Love that neighbor as thyself. And so the last part is there's a group of questions that she asked. We're just on the introduction. Don't let me get to chapter 1. Y'all ain't gonna be able to stand me. Let's stay with the last part of the introduction. These are the questions I want you to ask yourself the next few days. So when 25th come, which is 4 days from now, however many days from now, and the rest of the year before 2024, can you answer these questions? You cannot go into 2020. Let me just stop and say this. Some of y'all don't know Joshua Giles. I'm not promoting him. He doesn't know me from Adam's House Cat. But I've never known a prediction to him that he gave to not be for real. We're going to have an interesting year in 2024. More interesting than it's ever been. We need to get ready. Like T.D. Jakes used to say, we need to do that for real. Stop right now. Get your ducks in a row. Get yourself together. Get all yourself together. Get all of you together between now and the first quarter. George ain't going to get herself together because I slacked off a little bit. I had a purpose, and then I tell you, I didn't know I was going to gain. This is my last conversation in 2023 about Alvin Sanders, my daughter's father, my first husband. I didn't know that he was going to be at my house. I didn't know we were going to have to do what we need to do. And so all things got put on the back burner. But you know what? I don't have any regrets for taking care of anybody. So now I'm coming back to Georgianne. And let me tell you, the people who stood by me, I have to give them thanks. There were people who stood by me, that stood by me, that betrayed me in the end. One did, but stood by me during the time that Alvin was having his challenges. And so I want to thank everybody, But now it's time to get back to what I'm supposed to be doing, which is this. I'm a teacher. I'm supposed to teach and heal, as much help healing, and also get my music out. I got some of it out. I got to get the rest of it out. What is it you got to do? Here's some questions I'm going to ask from a book, from some people I don't know. I'm not getting paid. Question 1. Who am I truly? Once you know who you are, who are you truly? Once I knew that the heart wants what the heart wants, I got all right with everything else. Everything got all right with me. Let me tell you something. Let me just say, I'm going over my time. I'm sorry. Let me just say this. You let the love of your life leave from you because you listen to some stupid people around you that don't want to see you happy, then you crazy. Okay? You let the love of your life leave from you because you listen to your boys, your girls, they don't fit, but it's the heart. The heart wants what the heart wants. Who am I truly? Know that. Answer that. The next one. Why am I here? You know why you're here. Don't play. The next one. How should I spend my days? Doing what and with whom? The last part of this is the key. How should I spend my days? Doing what? But baby, with whom? Because that person in the house with you, it impacts your energy. You got a certain energy, and then they don't have the same energy. At the end of the day, you're exhausted because you don't know why. Because that other energy just sapped you out. You need the same energy going in that direction. Who are you spending your time with? Look around you and start eliminating. You don't have to drop them. You just pull back, pull back. When you see they're not on your team, y'all not going in the same direction, get away. In some cases, you may have to run, but get away. Next question. Why am I here? We already talked about that. How should I spend my days? Doing what and with whom? We talked about that. When this is over, what is going, no. When this is over, what is going to have made my life worth living? Okay, when this is over and you're on your last whatever, what made your life worth living? Yesterday for me. If it never happens again, it happened. Ooh. Oh my God. It happened. What makes your life worth living? Only you know that. When you get up in the morning, you get up begrudgingly, or you get up with a smile and thank God. Oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I made another day. I get up thanking God that I made another day because they gave me some time. Yes, they did. They gave me a time. And I'm past the time. You know, I'm past the time. And so, I don't know. I'm just glad to have this time. Because I wouldn't have known to do this. Do you think I knew to do this? Beverly Maddox. She said, you got to do this. Wanda Spivey. She said, you got to do that one-woman show. All the people who pushed me into that one-woman show and told me I had to do it. All the people who supported me. All the ways my music has worked. And we're still working on I can see even today, I got a call from a friend of a friend today that said, okay, let me help you with your music. Let me do ABCD. Just volunteer. Big. B-I to the G. He said, I can do this. Let me do this for you. I just need all the information. Can you get it to me? Not this week because it's Christmas, but I need it. He volunteered. Jarvis Jones out there in Cali. How you have Jarvis Jones on your side? Harvey Scales, may God rest his soul. Jesse James. Come on, people. Shelton Flint. Come on, people. All right. Dale Ramsey. Jeremy Johnson. Okay. Dr. Daniel Black got me Jeremy. People who just helped me. Eason, what's his name over there at the church, at the Catholic Diocese? Dr. Catherine Meeks. Dr. Alma Vineyard. All right? You got to have people who got me Nancy Westmoreland. Archbishop John Lewis, who came to my rehearsals. You can see God's hand in all of it. And then to go on and do Who Lived Here, Where Did They Go? You can see God's hand in all of it. Go to my site, Who Lived Here and Where Did They Go? Oh, I did go to school. I did go to school now. You know, I play, but I did go to school. I did. And there's a mission for Who Lived Here, Where Did They Go? We have to document our history as a people. But I also got music to do. And the heart wants what the heart wants. And right now the heart wants you. I love you. And you can't do anything about it.